So this is my keyboard, right? You can see how I always the space bar is always being used, M, N, O, P. Not much of the number keys, maybe some keys up here and up here, right? When I take the plastic off, it'll look brand new. And then I use plastic wrap to wrap it back up again, tape it up, whatever, and then it looks all brand new again. I keep my keyboard covered up in plastic so that food particles don't get in, water, juice, whatever the fuck, you know, dust, shit like that, right? I always keep my keyboard covered up in plastic, just like you people should, so that, you know, water, dust, coffee, beer, you know, shit like that. Always keep your keyboards covered up in plastic so that, you know, maybe like Doritos doesn't get in there, dust, bag of chips, you know, crackers, whatever, you know, if you're eating food, drinks, you know, beer, wine, soda, you know, shit like that, water, you know. Always keep your keyboards covered up in plastic wrap. I'll take this off. I'll show you what it looks like. And then I'll be putting on some new plastic wrap. Right? I always, you know, my spacebar thing being used, right? You know, some keys over here, maybe the H, maybe some keys up here. Not too much numbers over here. Not too much of keys up here, like all around in here, right? So I always keep my keyboard covered up in plastic, right? Tape, scissors, tape, plastic wrap. And you put it mostly on the bottom. See how it looks brand new? You know? Only the N, right? It looks completely brand new because I always keep my keyboard covered up in plastic so that food particles don't get in here. Water, coffee, beer. I'm always using this day after day, you know, week after week, right? When you touch the keyboards, whatever, the numbers, you know, get all messed up, and you know you can't really see it. See, only the N, right? You can't see the N anymore, right? So I've been using, you know, plastic wrap to keep my keyboard, you know, plastic wrap, to keep it all nice and covered so that beer, water, food, you know, food particles, dust, grime, the oil, you know, from your hands will you know, take. Always keep your keyboards covered up in plastic so that, you know, coffee, beer, food, anything does not get inside and ruin everything. Always keep your keyboards wrapped up in plastic so that coffee, beer, water, juice, you know, whatever, does not get on the inside, and then you have to go out to like Best Buy or Walmart and try to find another keyboard, blah, blah, blah. Spend anywhere between $20 to $100 or more. I've seen keyboards, colorful keyboards, you know, upwards of like maybe, I don't know, fuck, $100, $200, you know, those gaming keyboards? You know, those gaming keyboards, right? People streaming games, right? I've seen, they're hardcore, right? They're hardcore, touching the keyboard, hardcore, right? Like those gamer keyboards, right? $300, $400 for a keyboard. Wow, man. $500? Shit. Always keep your keyboards wrapped up in plastic so that nothing happens to it. So what you want to do is, you take the plastic, you know, out of the thing, and you take a big strip of plastic, clear plastic, and you put it on the table, right? And then you take your keyboard and put the letters upside down. You take the keyboard and you put the letters upside down, and then you wrap up your keyboard to make it all nice and neat, right? The keyboard, right, you take it and you put it like that. Then you want to take this part, put it onto here, tape it up right there, and then you want to keep on wrapping the plastic wrap around your keyboard to make it all nice and neat. And then once you have it all wrapped up, right, take this side, fold it on here, take this side, put it on here, and just, tape it up, real nice and neat. Take this part, put it on here, this part, put it on here. You tape it up, and then once you flip it over, you'll have yourself a nice looking brand new keyboard, and you probably saved yourself a good chunk of change. Anywhere between $50 to $100, $300. Always keep your keyboards wrapped up in plastic. So there it is. There it is. It's all put back together. Right? All keyboard. All done with tape, plastic wrap, and scissors. You don't have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars for a brand new keyboard when you can just, get some tape, scissors, and plastic wrap. Keep your keyboards always covered in plastic wrap. Keep them always covered up in plastic wrap. You wrap the keyboard up in plastic wrap. You put the tape on the bottom of it. And then you plug it back into your computer. And you saved yourself a good chunk of change. You didn't have to go out, tape like this at a hardware store. I don't know, maybe 10, 15 bucks. Scissors like this at Staples, Office Max, I don't know, $30. Plastic wrap at a grocery store, a couple of bucks, 5, 10 bucks maybe, at best, Plastic wrap, clear plastic wrap at grocery store, I don't know, anywhere is 5, 10 bucks, So, you spend that, just to go out and get that. Maybe you already have plastic wrap at home. Maybe you already have that at home. Maybe you already have this kind of tape sitting at home. Maybe you already have scissors like this sitting at home. And all you got to do is take the keyboard from your computer or whatever, take off, just wrap it up in plastic, and you're good to go. I always keep my keyboards covered up in plastic so that dust, dirt, grime, food particles, water, juice, soda, shit like that, it does not get into the thing. And I saved myself a good couple $100. I didn't have to go out to Best Buy or Walmart, Staples, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, keep this in mind, folks. Always keep your keyboards covered up in plastic. Got to use scissors. You get these at Staples or something or whatever, I don't know. Staples, Office Max. Maybe you have tape like this at a hardware store, Ace, or maybe some other hardware store. You can get this at I don't know, Home Depot or Lowe's, whatever. Get some tape like this at Home Depot, Lowe's, at a local hardware store. Plastic wrap at a grocery store, And then take your keyboard, wrap it up in plastic, and you're good to go. All right.